Once you have built your team inside the dashboard and created clarity and transparency with reports, we recommend to start regular Campfire meetings to constantly address open topics and improve the way you work. Inside the app, there is this Campfire page, which guides you through a series of ideas how to do that. Just click on the flame icon on the left-hand navigation and you'll be brought to this page. Go here when your Campfire meeting starts and go through it from top to bottom together with your team. Let's now go through it together so I can show you what to find in there and how to work through it in the meetings. The Campfire page starts with the section on the radar. In there you will find feedback from your team members. So here, for example, Frankie left a comment regarding the domain MailChimp on March 5th, and he says we're not using this tool anymore. So maybe there's no reason to keep this domain on. So what you'll do in the meeting, you'll ask Frankie what this is about. He'll say some sentences, and in the meeting you can click here to open the MailChimp tool. You can decide together what you want to do with it. Maybe you just want to delete it or archive it or take Frankie out of it. Once the solution is implemented, you can go on this other icon and delete the comment. And like this, you can go through the comments that your team has left. Next section is the tagged section. In here, we show all items that are tagged Campfire in the dashboard. So let me quickly jump back to the dashboard. In here, in every item, you can see all the different tags. And when in an item, you can leave the tag down here, Campfire, then it will automatically show in the Campfire section tagged right here at this spot. So you have a place where everything you want to discuss comes together. For example, here is the skill copywriting is in here, tag Campfire, and the note that you left also inside the tool in the dashboard is should we completely externalize this. So again, clicking here, you can open it and see there's the agency on it. So the question might be if Finlay should stay on this or if artificial intelligence can make some more work. You discuss it, implement the solution in here, and then you can take the tag Campfire away by clicking on this item. And so you can go through this list to empty this. Next on the Campfire page is workload. In here, you'll have 4 subsections. So the first section is overload. In here, you'll find all people that if you are using the workload planning feature, you'll find all people in here that have too much workload. Like here, you can see Peyton, who has an assigned FTE of 1.5, but is only planned 1. So it's a full-time employee that has too many roles in there. What happens now, if you want to discuss this in this meeting, you click on this focus mode icon and it will bring you to Peyton's focus icon. And now you can see that he has been planned 1.0 in PowerPoint design and 0.5 in key account management. And obviously this is too much. So you can go in here and correct this. For example, you could go in here and put 0.5 in here. This will make it green, and then you come back to the Campfire meeting and see the Peyton is not in here anymore. Next section is underload, something that might happen not so often, just in this example. So here are 3 people that have 1.0, 0.7, and 1.0 FTE available, but they're only planned 0.5 FTE, so there's more time, so you can give them more roles. Same happens here. You can click on the focus mode icon, go into their focus mode, and then adjust that. The next 2 sections are overstaffed and understaffed. So this is not people now, but roles. For example, the role PowerPoint design, or it's a skill in this case, the skill PowerPoint design is planned with 1 FTE, but you currently have 1.5 people on it. So again, you could click here, this tool would open and you could see how this 1.5, you can see here also it's red. So you can go through the workload and say, okay, Peyton does not need to work here. So it's blue and then it's out of this list. Understaffed is just the other way around. In here, you'll see, for example, the role key account manager. The plan is that you have 3 key account managers in your team, but you currently only have 1. So again, you can go in here to see how this works. So 2 people are working on it at half time, but this is not enough because the plan is 3. So you can discuss with your team whether this is okay for now, or this is something that needs to be changed. Next section is prioritization. Difficult word, but a very important thing. So there are lots of items in your dashboard, just going back here, where you see this red NO pill. If you click on it, you can filter it and see these are all items that do not have an owner yet. In the Campfire meeting, this is one section where we'll go through all these items and discuss whether it is okay that no person is currently CEO or taking care of the coffee machine. Another part in prioritization is also externalization. So here are all items that are tagged with the EXT pill, meaning these are roles that are currently taken by external people, freelancers or agencies. And again, here's the question, is that okay for you? Is this according to your priorities, or are there some things in here, like let's say design, that's something you actually want to do yourself, so you want to get rid of external people in here, and if you click on it, you can see there's currently only a freelancer and artificial intelligence working on it. So you might discuss if there is a need for additional resource that you can put on the team. So you can always click to close that here. Next chapter is development. We have this feature, check it out if you haven't seen it yet, that's called fading in and fading out, where you can mark in people's focus modes which roles there are in the future gonna take on, or which roles that they currently own they're gonna give away. So fading in means people taking over roles. Let's say Harley in here shall take over the role marketing manager in the future. So if I click here, I will open her focus mode, and in this focus mode, I still have this other feature on. In this focus mode, you can see that she will be leaving the role programming and she will be growing into the role marketing manager. So in the Campfire meeting, we are in the fading section, you discuss where this is, if this status is still correct, or if she has already grown into this role and the fading can go away, or if this is still the plan. Same for fading out. You can see what we just discovered. Harley is supposed to fade out of the programming skill. Is this still the plan, or is this something that's going to change? So this is the section where you discuss development inside your team. Next section is clarity. This is very long, especially for new teams, when you create a lot of teams, but you do not have all the details yet. So here we'll see one part of items that do not have a defined purpose yet. Let's say there's the role content manager. Here you can open the tool and can see there's no purpose defined yet. This is, of course, normal. In the beginning, you just say, okay, we need a content manager, and Annabelle is doing it. But with the time, you and your team should define all these open gaps, like the purposes. So in Clarity, you'll have first all the items without a purpose. Then you'll see all the items without tasks. And then you will see all the items without objectives. So this is something you can work through with the time. You don't need to do all those in one meeting, but over the next sessions that you'll have, you'll go into the roles that are important. And then the last section down here is more work, or new work, not in the sense of new work, but new in the sense of more work. You can discuss if there's new things coming towards your team, any new roles or skills or responsibilities that you will carry in the coming weeks and months. And you can just click down here to add new skills, add new people, or add new roles to your team. We hope this Campfire page helps you going through this meeting with more ease. If you have any questions, please let us know.